It was a normal day in class, Tuesday morning, 7 a.m., and I was teaching my lesson, and the students were acting a little bit strange that day. I let them go for a break for 10 minutes, and when they came back from break, all the students were sitting in their seats, ready to start studying, and there were 2 students missing, 2 boys. And it was maybe 5 minutes into the lesson, and I asked the other students, where did they go? Why haven't they come back? Thinking they were off, doing something and getting into trouble. And the other student said, oh, teacher, they went to the bathroom. Teacher, they have diarrhea. And I just tried hard not to laugh at them. I kind of rolled my eyes and just kept teaching the lesson. And for some reason they weren't really paying attention, and I was having a really hard time getting them to focus on the lesson. Teacher, we're very, very cold. Please turn off the fan. And I said, what? They've never told me they were cold before. This is Cambodia. It's always hot. But I went to turn off the air conditioner, and I said, no, teacher, not the air conditioner. Okay, teacher, the fan. So I go to turn off the fan, and I thought, I'll turn off the one in the back since it's far away from me. No, teacher, turn off the one in the front. That one is cold. I have no idea why you're acting like this, but I went and turned off the fan, and I just kept teaching. The missing students still didn't come back. Then my 2 class monitors frantically jumped out of their seats in the middle of me teaching an important point and just interrupted me. Teacher, we need to go outside and talk to our homeroom teacher. I've never heard of a homeroom teacher before, but something seemed very urgent. So I said, okay, yeah, fine, go. The lesson, they're doing a speaking activity, and suddenly all the missing students come running back into the room, and they have a cake, and they're all running around and kind of screaming and laughing, and I was just really confused what was happening. And they start bringing the cake towards me, and it's a birthday cake, and the candle is lit, and I was like, it's not my birthday. They said, we know, teacher, we just wanted to have a party for you. I was in so much shock. My birthday is like 4 months from now, but they just threw me a surprise birthday party right in the middle of my lesson. And I don't think I've ever been more surprised in my entire life. I was paralyzed with shock and just speechless, and tears started coming to my eyes because I just felt overwhelmed with joy that my students cared about me enough to just throw me a party even though it wasn't my birthday. They gave me a gift. They had a painting done for me of a Khmer landscape in the countryside, and it was so beautiful, and I've never been more touched by something that my students have done for me. Many times I've walked away from class after a lesson just thinking, I love doing this so much. I couldn't imagine a job that I enjoy more. And I feel really grateful for the opportunity to be here with them. And it's encouraging to know that a relationship has been built with the students. I really love having the new English building. Before it was completed, there were several challenges to the classrooms that we were in before. There is no air conditioning, so there were days where I was just so tired. It took so much energy to teach, and the students would often be really hard. It was really hard for them to focus because they were hot too. I can already see the difference in the students and in myself. We can just keep teaching, keep learning, and it's great to have control over the space. So when we need to do makeup classes or extra classes, we can do that. And I think the most important benefit that I've received from this new building is the way that it strengthened my community with the teachers. It's right next to our offices in the English library. So all of the English teachers, we teach together. Right. So we see each other all the time, and it's been really helpful.